I get asked all the time, Cody, what do I need in order to get started investing in real estate? So in this video, we're going to cover the 4 most important things that you want to have in order to absolutely dominate your real estate business. And of course, don't forget to turn on post notifications because we are giving away those Amazon gift cards, and I'm pinning the gift card code to the top of the comments of all of the videos that I post. So if you get to the gift card code first, you get to spend that money. So turn on those post notifications, and congratulations to last video's winner. Now with that said, let's dive into this video. All right, guys, Cody Sperber, the Clever Investor here with lead trainer here at Clever Investor, Mr. Mike Place. And we're about to have a very powerful conversation with you guys about the 4 most important things that you're going to want to have in order to become successful in real estate. So what's going on, Mike?
What's up, big dog? How are you, man?
I'm doing good, big dog. I like how you call me big dog.
Big dog in the house.
Even though you're like twice the size of me. Yeah. All right, so talk to me. What are we going to talk about here today?
Man, you know, it's crazy because I see so many people that jump in this game and they're like, man, you know what? I just want to get in real estate. How do I get started? What's the most important things I got to do? And it's funny because I don't know about you, but I get that question all the time.
All the time. And they always are like, what should I invest in? You know, should I invest in single family? Should I invest in multifamily? Should I do rental property and try to build wealth? Should I flip houses, rehab houses, wholesale houses? They're all over the place trying to like get me to like zero them in on a specific investing strategy or a type of investment. So how do people begin?
Number 1, man, biggest thing is you got to invest in yourself. Like you are the most important thing that you
have to invest in yourself. I mean, think about that for a second. Why would you not invest in yourself? You're the most important asset that you have.
There it is.
Before you could go out there and start spending money on real estate, or more, I think it's more valuable, is your time trying to chase down a deal or chase down a strategy. Why would you not invest in yourself and your education first and gain those capabilities so you have the wisdom and the skills to go out there and actually capitalize on the opportunities in the marketplace?
Yeah, I mean, I see people that, you know, go to school, they go to college, they go to, you know, for 4 years, they get their degree to get a job that's going to make them $50,000, $60,000 a year, and then they want to get into real estate, and they're like, I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to figure it out as I go along, man.
Dude, think about this. Think about this. Investing in your education, especially when you're self-educating, whether you're doing YouTube, I got a lot of people that watch our YouTube videos, and that's all they do, and that's fine, but I got a lot of people that are really smart, and they're like, you know, I really want a system. I want a process. I want to get really educated. So they, you know, do our Your First Flip training system or our Fast Track training system, and I commend you for that because that's really smart. It's the best training in the business. But think about that. I mean, that's a few $100s to get a world-class education, yet there's people that go to college. They have no freaking clue what they want to do with their lives. They get just completely, you know, overwhelmed with student debt. Did you know you get student debt, you can't file bankruptcy afterwards and discharge it?
Yep, that stays with you.
People can literally like do the most heinous shit in the world. Like you can like smoke crack and like hurt people and like destroy businesses and like, you know, max out credit cards and just completely screw up your financial life and discharge all of that through bankruptcy. Yet if somebody like wants to do good in their life and goes to college and gets a degree, then they fall in hard times because they can't get a good job and they're, you know, stressed out about debt. They're stuck with it for life.
Just handcuffed, man.
What?
Like,
I mean, that just makes me crazy inside. Why would anybody do that, especially if you don't even know what you want to do with your life? Real estate is a powerful industry that can make you just an insane amount of money, and you can get started with a very little investment. But do not go out there and watch a YouTube video and think that you're just going to go out there and wing it and find success. Very few. I'm talking about like, I don't know, I couldn't even put a percentage on it, but what a percent of people actually just like watch a video and then go flip a house.
oh, I mean,
It doesn't work like that. You know, so you got to invest in your education and be serious about it because you're your best asset.
Yeah, I mean, I once heard a wise man say, I will always cut a check to skip a line.
I wonder who said
I
that.
wonder who said that. Oh,
that
there
check.
it is right there.
You know, I want to get there faster. You know, I don't want to mess around.
That's right, man. Like, how do we 10x our time? Time is one of our biggest caps, man. You got to invest in yourself, skip the line, and get it done fast.
Yeah, and I just feel like, you know, so many people waste time. And that's the one thing you can never get back. And if I can cut the line or even, you know, just understand and have the confidence to move forward with things, I know I'm a pretty capable person. I'm sure if you're watching this right now, you believe in yourself. You wouldn't be watching a video about investing and making money and bettering yourself and getting to that next level of life. You wouldn't subscribe to my channel if you didn't want more out of life. So you're here, you're already the right type of person. It's just you need a little bit of clarity. You just need a little bit of support. You just need, you know, a blueprint. If I hand you the map, you're going to be able to, and you're capable enough to go and follow the directions and get to the destination that you want to go. But if you don't have a map, you start to realize that it's not like this. It's not like here's point A and this is where I want to go and it's a straight line. It's not a straight line. It's like this, right? And sometimes it's backwards and then it's this way and it's all over the freaking place. Life has many booby traps throughout it, a lot of distractions that can derail you from your goals. So why allow those to completely obliterate your hopes and your dreams? Find somebody successful that's already won the game, that already plays the game at the highest level, and mirror and match and model exactly what they're doing. So I totally agree with you.
Yep, number one, man, you got to invest in yourself.
All right, number one, invest in your personal education, self-development.
Yep.
I like it.
All right, so second thing is, and most people, man, you might be sitting here like, man, I've heard that before. I might even know this. But my question as we run through these things is, are you applying this? Are you living this? I don't care what you know. I care what you're living. And the second thing that is most important to an entrepreneur, a business owner, is you got to be organized.
Ooh.
You know, like straight smack in the face. You want to know like a quick one real quick is if you're driving in your car right now, or maybe when you get in your car, just turn around and look in the back seat. All right, just straight up backseat check, you know? What does it look like back there? Because if you're all full of all this madness, if you got like McDonald's cups and Happy Meals and...
You slam on the brakes and it all hits you in the back of the head.
Oh, man, then you know what? Like our environment, just the mental clarity that it can give us. And most people don't understand that just being organized and having a clean environment will up their game and up their performance just by doing that.
One of the best videos that went viral in a book my dad gave me when it came out is, I think it's called Make Your Bed. Or something. Is it Make Your Bed? Down in the comment section down below. I think it's called Make Your Bed. It was an admiral.
The military one.
The military one.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a simple book. And you read it and you're like, duh, right? But it's such a simple concept of like you can't control a lot of things in your environment, but you can get up powerfully and make your damn bed and be, you know, have pride in your bed. You know, but the concept can apply to the rest of your life. You start off powerfully and it carries through the rest of your day. And I know for me, one of the best habits I ever developed, two things. One, I developed a nighttime routine, right, to get organized. Because sometimes as entrepreneurs, we carry around a lot of stress, a lot of thoughts, a lot of, you know, conversations that we've had and ideas that we want to implement. And, you know, there's a lot of overwhelm that can happen if you don't get clarity and you don't get organized. And so one of the things I got in the habit of doing is at the end of every night, I write down 3 things that I want to accomplish the next day that are the biggest needle movers, like the big to-dos that I really want to dominate. And I also write down a couple things that I want nothing to do with, that I'm like really struggling with. It's like lower social media time, close your office door, stop checking emails so often, whatever those distraction type things are, just to kind of remind me. And I'm not perfect. It's not like I go through my day perfectly organized. I mean, that's not the way it works. But if I'm constantly developing those habits and reminding myself, I kind of write it into existence. And that was a great thing. And then the next thing is I put a journal next to my bed because at nighttime sometimes I will wake up with these brilliant thoughts and ideas. So I would journal it real fast and write it down, and that way I didn't forget it.
Yep. So, and just the organization, another thing for me, game changer for me, was when I got in this business, man, I was coming from a W-2 mentality. I had no entrepreneurship, and you know what? I just kind of survived through the day. And I just went through it, and a game changer for me was literally running a calendar. Like if it doesn't get scheduled, it doesn't get done, right? So the organization of actually running through your day. What is the saying that the weakest ink is stronger than the strongest mind, right? And what does that mean? That means like if we don't schedule it, yeah. I was like, if we don't schedule it, if we don't write it down, it's just kind of floating around in our mind, and it looks like the back seat, yo. So clean out your back seat.
There you go. I like that. So get organized. And I know a lot of new investors that are so completely disorganized. They're all over the place, and they become professional dabblers. They become professional lane changers. They're like, oh, that sounds good, let's do that. And they jump into that, and then they like get all, worked up over this new strategy, and then they hear something else, and they jump out of that vehicle, and they jump into the other vehicle, and oh, that looks really good. And before you know it, they have a little bit of this still carried over, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and 6, 7, 8 months go by, they're ready to quit, and they're like, I don't know why. I tried everything. I listened to everybody. I bought every course. I don't know why I'm not successful. Well, you're not successful because you don't have clarity. You haven't focused on the 2 or 3 things that actually move the freaking needle. Right. Instead, you have all this carryover. So organization is very, very important.
Must.
What else we got?
Man, you know what? Another big one that people overlook is health is wealth, right? Health is wealth, and food is fuel. And
I like that.
And this is what a lot of people like, man, they can't get out of bed. They don't have the energy. They're, just worn down. And what they don't even realize is the things that they're doing or that they're putting into their body is the thing that's generating the energy to help them into being able to sustain and to power through, and to dig deeper.
I don't know if you guys can see these amazing pectorals that I got going on.
Look out.
That's why I make so much money. Yeah, it has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
It's my humor.
It was good.
It's definitely my humor.
Oh, it was good.
I love what you're saying right there because I used to not have any physical fitness routines. And I'm not talking about just going to the gym and like becoming like some big muscle-bound, gym rat. I'm talking about walking. I'm talking about breathing exercises. I'm talking about just having some alone time where it's just you and maybe out in nature and just becoming one with nature. Whatever you got to do to get some clarity and to de-stress a little bit and to just have some you time. Because as an entrepreneur, we're always solving everybody else's problems. That's what we do. We're solving this problem, solving this challenge, taking on everybody's weight. And when you really become a successful entrepreneur is when you really become a great problem solver for a lot of people in a lot of situations. And there has to be a balance to that because if that's all you do, eventually you will burn out and implode. And that's not what you want or anybody wants. So where's that healthy balance? It starts with what you eat.
Yep.
And I'm down below this video. I'm going to hook you guys up. I'm going to give you guys Cody Sperber's world famous, starting right this minute, spinach smoothie recipe.
Uh-oh.
Boom.
Oh, look out.
Boom. I make this every single morning. It is super tasty. If you don't think it's tasty, I don't want to hear your feedback because I think it's tasty. And it is one of the most delicious ways and you like how I threw delicious in there? I'm just going to reinforce that. It is a phenomenal way to start your day, and it's super easy to make. And, I'll hook you up with that.
And right away, I start my day off with a green smoothie every morning as well. I don't know if it's the super delicious, Cody Sperber. I want that recipe, yo. Like, how do I get that?
Dude, you're supposed to tell everybody it's the Cody Sperber world famous, and that's the only way you get through your day.
It's the only way you get through your day, all right? Only way. So, but starting your day off right, green drink, yes, that is one of the things that I do as well. And, that would be my question for you right now as you're watching this video. Look back and go, what have you put in your body this morning or, throughout the day? And what can that do to fuel?
If you're starting your day with Captain Crunch, and I love me some Captain Crunch, you're already setting your brain up for failure.
Yes.
You can't have peak performance and to play full out with the wrong nutrients in your body.
Yep.
So health is wealth, and what did you say?
Food is fuel.
Food is fuel. I like that.
Yes.
All right. So grab that smoothie recipe, share it with your friends. Just make sure you say that it's Cody Sperber's world famous. You're welcome. All right, what else we got?
All right, last but not least, the last thing that you've got to do as you're getting into this business is you got to network. Networking is key. What does that mean? That means that you got to put yourself out there. You got to get out of your comfort zone. You got to get out of your own way. I mean, I can't tell you how many deals I've had funded because I had a relationship with somebody. I can't tell you how many contractors I've had come in and do me a favor last minute as we're coming up on a closing, and I just got to get one thing taken care of because I have a relationship with somebody. I can't tell you how many realtors, agents that I've had bring me deals because I have a relationship with them. So networking is key.
Yeah, and you know the key word he kept saying over and over and over in that entire conversation is relationship. If you go to a stinking networking event, that's especially like a real estate, focused networking event, and all you do is walk around like a robot and hand out your business card to everybody, and then you collect their business card, but you don't build a relationship with them, you're wasting time. You're wasting their time, you're wasting your time. You might as well just not go. You'll do a better job just sliding into people's DMs, all right? Because it's a waste of time. But if you're doing in-person networking, take some time to get to know them. There was the way you do it and the way you approach needs to be thought out, right? If you just walk up and you just start talking about yourself and all the things that you do and how awesome you are, you're already going to lose that networking game, right? People don't want to hear about you right out of the gates. They want to feel important. They want to feel special. They want you to ask engaging, open-ended questions. So you need to be very good at, pre-framing your networking and coming up with 3 or 4 creative questions to ask so you can get people to start talking to you. Then you can slowly pepper in, a little bit about you and what value you can add. All right? But there's been a lot of studies where if you walk up to somebody, let's say you want to raise money for a charity, and you walk up to somebody and you say, hey, would you like to donate money for this charity? And you're like, let's say you're in the middle of the mall. Or will you fill out this survey for us? Or you ever see those booths at the mall where they try to get you to smell their perfume or something?
Oh, yeah.
If they just straight approach you real aggressively, chances are people naturally are going to be like, no, I don't want, no.
Get off me, bro. Get off me.
I'm good. I don't want to fill out your survey or donate to the charity. But if you pre-frame it with the right words, you get a much higher success rate. For instance, hey, let me ask you something. Do you consider yourself a helpful person?
Yes.
All right, hey, listen, there's a charity that we're supporting right now, and for just 50 cents, you can really make a big impact in these kids' lives. Boom.
Done. 50 cents, yo.
Boom. You're welcome. That was a huge tip right there.
That was.
Pre-framing the networking is how I was able to get people out of those structured networking events and over into a real relationship where we're playing golf or we're going to coffee or I'm checking out their rehabs or I'm going to their office and I'm seeing their operation and I'm picking up on little things. Then I'm hitting them up on DM and I'm adding value to them based on a little part of a sentence that they told me that they like this thing or they're looking for this thing or they need help with this thing. And next thing you know, the next day I'm helping solve those problems or those challenges, or I'm introducing this person to this person and I'm building a bridge. Now people feel like they want to invite me to their birthday party because of reciprocation. I'm helping them, and that's how you win the game of networking. So I love that. That was actually 4 very powerful pieces that you need before you go out and focus on single family versus multifamily, or Airbnb versus a regular rental property. Whatever it is you're trying to do in real estate, it really comes down to building these 4 things into your world first. And then you're going to start to see, once you have the clarity, once you have the proper education, once you're feeling your body and you feel good, right? If you feel like shit, you're not going to go out there and dominate. But if you feel good, you're going to lean in on it a lot more. And this is a people business. So all we do is talk to people all day long. So networking is key. I love it. This guy, if you want to learn more from him, he is one of the best trainers we have here at Clever Investor. Click the links that you see down below right now. We have a pro members area where a lot of our best students start at. It's a very powerful community. Right now, him and his wife are running it. It is a very engaged community of like-minded entrepreneurs. Everybody's fighting the good fight. It's very affordable. It's $97 a month. Okay, no contracts, cancel anytime. There is weekly group coaching calls. What you guys are doing weekly classes to the group, and right now you guys are talking about email domination.
Yep.
We did social, like setting up social properties in the past. They talk about deal structuring. They talk about raising money. There's a lot of case studies that are shared within the community and a lot of deal flow.
Deal flow,
And-
networking.
And you can ask a question and get an answer like that, and it costs less than you going to dinner and a movies one night, and it's for a powerful education. So if you want to learn from this guy and his amazing wife, click the links down below. And of course, if you got something from this conversation, I want to hear your thoughts. What's your number one takeaway? Drop me a comment. Don't forget to smash that like button, baby, and turn on post notifications so that way you have a chance to win the gift cards that we're giving away. You're welcome. It's anywhere between $30 to $500 for every single video that I post, and whoever gets to that gift card code first gets to spend that moolah. With that said, I'm Cody Sperber, the Clever Investor, here with
Mike Place.
signing off for now, baby. Take care. Comb your hair. We're out. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Hey, listen, while you're here, why don't you click the tab in the upper right-hand corner and grab my new book, How to Flip Houses with Little No Money Down. It's a step-by-step guide on how I got wealthy in real estate and how you can too. Hope it helps. Oh, don't forget to watch the 2 videos also.